when you kill an enemy using the overkill portable saw or shotgun, you get 75% damage boost for 5 seconds, and the damage boost will apply to all weapons as long as you get the kill with the shotgun or saw. Iron Man, you get the improved tactical vest, which will give you 200 armor instead of 125, but more slower movement speed, which is the equipment that you can equip in the armor thing. And then when you melee a shield, they get knocked back by the shield first, and also when you shoot, you can shoot from the hip while sprinting. Carbon blade replaces the saw blades with carbon blades, increasing the saw efficiency by 20%. Attacking an enemy with down the saw 50% less, and plus 20% more saw effectiveness, which I barely notice the difference. But if you're gonna go for this, you would just want the Ace version where you can have 2 saws, because that will apply all the saw bonuses to both saws, which will allow you to carry like a Stamus 50 cal for your primary and then have the saw for your secondary, instead of being forced to use the saw for your primary and then maybe even the Judge, which is probably like the best secondary for your secondary. Alright, now Mastermind, you got the doctor bag, and the difference between the doctor bag and the first aid kit, which I hear so many people ask me, the first aid kit will give you 14 uses when it's maxed out, with the doctor bag will give you 8 when it's maxed out. The first aid kits are quick to deploy and quick to pick up. It takes no time at all. Doctor bag, it takes a while to deploy and it takes a while for it to be picked up. And then doctor bags will reset your downs, first aid kits don't. So first aid, you get faster speed, more efficient with healing, more heals, where with the doctor bag, you get your downs reset whenever you use it. That's the only advantages between the two. First aid kits are better for the move, and doctor bags are better for staying still for a while. That's the main difference between the two. And if you get this skill up here, you'll be able to get the 2 doctor bags play symbol, and then increase the amount of uses to 4 for each one. So that will give you 8. Alright, endurance, increase your stamina by 100%, increase stamina for you and your crew by 50%, so your crew will get 50% more stamina and you'll get 150. Alright, combat medic, when you revive a crew member, you receive 25% damage boost for 10 seconds, and reviving a crewmate gives them 30% more health. The 30% more health is compared to how much health they already get when they get revived. It's not going to give them 30% of the actual health thing back. So on Death Wish, they have such low health that this won't even add up to an actual bullet for them. They'll still die just as quick, so it's not that useful on Death Wish. Overkill, it'll give them a better health, but if they patch up way, it's not that effective at all. So it's give or take. And then Cable Guy, you can tie up hostages 25% fast. 75% faster, which is practically instant. And also you can carry 4 actual cable ties, which means you can tie up 6 people. Civilians remain intimidated 50% longer. Noise created by you intimidates civilians. And special insider help asset to help you out with stealth. Same with Spider. Spider will give you a special asset that will help you out with stealth, which will highlight everything when aced, and also if you're not stealthing, it will highlight the special enemies, tasers, shields, cloakers, bulldozers, and also they'll take 15% more damage when they're marked by you. So these two will help out with stealth. And also the noise intimidate civilians can help you out when the civilians are glitched outside the map. One time on the bank, I stealthed that with a crew and a civilian glitch outside the map. I just kept on shooting every now and again down there to keep that civilian down, because I could not kill the civilian because it was outside the map, but it's unshootable, ungrenadable, so, you know, and untiable, so you cannot do nothing to it. So that's the only way that we was able to pass. If we didn't, we would have had the cops called on us with stealth gear on death wish. We would have been dead. So it can be useful for stealth. Outside of stealth, not really that much. Alright, painkillers. You crew members revive, take 10% less damage for 5 seconds. Combined with the additional 20%, will give you 30% less damage for 5 seconds for the crew members. You and your crew weapon stability with pistols increased by 25%. You and your crew weapon stability with all weapons are increased by 50%, so just stability increase. Alright, Dominator, you get to get a non-special enemy to cuff themselves, which are pretty much the basic everyday cops, security guards, all that stuff. And then the power and intimidation of it is increased by 50%. And then this will allow you to convert them to fight for you like a AI computer form. And then the converted enemy gets 55% more health and deal 45% more damage. The time it takes to convert them is down by 65%. Then this will make you get faster movement speed and increase your health by 10%. Movement speed by 10%, and health is increased by 20%. Also, the guy will get the 40% less damage, and then another 40% less damage to try to keep him in the fight longer. Alright, now then, right here will increase your accuracy with all pistols by 10%, and also decrease the time it takes to pull out your gun and put it away by 50%, and increase the rate of fire for pistols by 100%. And then Stockholm Syndrome, nearby civilians have a chance of reviving you if you interact with them. Civilians reviving you have a chance to give you ammo. And pretty much if you tell civilians to come here, they will revive you. The civilians are non-killable by the cops, so you're guaranteed to get up as long as they're reviving you. The cops won't take them out, as long as your allies don't take them out. But if the civilian's hand-tied, it does not work. And also, if there is no civilians on the map, this won't work either. Or if the civilian's too far away where you can't interact with it, it's not going to work. So, if you're nearby a civilian that's not tied up, it can be a great way to get yourself back up. But it's gives and take. Alright, Gunslinger, you reload your pistols 50% more faster, and you get 15% more damage with 15 extra damage with pistol sight. Not percent, extra damage. Increase your reload speed for assault rifles and sniper rifles by 25%. Your weapon accuracy while moving with assault rifles and sniper rifles are increased by 50%, and you can reload in one at the same time. Having at least one hostages will make you regenerate 0.6 health every 5 seconds, and then upgrade to 2 health every 5 seconds. Which is very small, and I think it only affects you, but it's a way to get health regen if you want it. And it can combine with Dominator, where you could get a cop to surrender, and then that will still work, or just get a normal civilian. Pistol Messiah, when you're dead and you're in bleed out mode, if you kill somebody with your pistol, you can get back up 1 time, and if you ace it out, you can get back up 3 times. Once you go into custody, it will reset it where you can do it all over again, but you know, it's 3 times until you go to custody. Great for a game over situation, last minute get up. And then Inspire, your crew members You can revive your crew members 50% faster. Shouting at your teammates will increase their movement speed by 20% for 10 seconds. And then Ace version, there is a 75% chance that you can revive your crew member at a distance by shouting. So you say, "Hey you, get up," and they'll get up. Of course, it does have its fair share of problems. Sometimes, you'll shout at them, but you'll be telling a cop instead to put his hand down or calling out something. It does not work on stealth. It has to be loud for this to work. So if your ally falls down like a sewer hole and they die, you have to physically go to them. You can't just shut them up. But if you're doing loud, you can shut them up through walls and stuff. Great way to get people up, and also yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. So yeah, right there, pretty much all the skills to this game. And later I'll be posting some builds of how to do specific builds if you're interested, but I know that some people might like a nice little breakdown and tutorial of what skills do what. So here's your tutorial, and I will later have some builds on what you need to do, and combined with the weapons build I did, which shows you all the melee weapons and all the masks. You get some customization, and then primary weapons are pretty much what you like. I like using the 50 cal for loud, and I like using the Raven shotgun for stealth, because like I said, I got it down to 3 detect. But also, to get 3 detect for it though, you also need the hidden blade skill, just to give you the actual 1%, or else it goes down to 4. And pretty much that's all there is to this video. I'll be having builds out later, so enjoy.